Hello, welcome to the channel. Today we're starting a new work. It's going to be a big one. Feel a little bad not really getting much on camera today, but at the same time, the important thing is to evolve the art. So that's what I'm focused on right now. So I decided to show you a little bit of what I'm testing. I'm going to be using this screen a lot. At least I think so. And as you can see, or maybe you can't yet, but it's just a tester page, although this is fun by itself, sure. As you can see, it comes out kind of light green, but then when it dries, it gets a bit darker. This is a color called Vine Leaf. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to test this a little. It's really easy to get a fill with this color. That or I'm becoming better. I don't know which one. Hope you guys can see that okay. I'm going to be testing what happens when you apply ink directly to this. And this is stone paper, which is kind of a finicky paper to work with. I'll show you what I've been prepping today. It took quite a lot of energy. Okay. I think stone paper sometimes feels like it never dries, but it kind of does. So I'm going to dip a little bit into this with this. Just going to use a brush here. I'm going to see what happens when you add water to it after it's dried. You got to go very slow here. As you can see, you can basically get rid of the entire line. That is quite interesting. If you go a little wider, you can still keep the line. Okay. Being a professional artist is still a little new to me. That's what I'm doing right now. Not that I don't have a lot of experience, but also I like to experiment and innovate, and this is kind of something new, at least to my mind. Now for something really wild. This line has dried for days now. Let's see what we can do to it. We'll clean the brush though. Can we get rid of the whole line? Yes and no. This may also be a consequence of the ink itself. You guys seeing this? Thankfully there's a lot more natural light today. There was barely any yesterday. And it kind of blends together. Okay. So with this green, I can get rid of the entire line. Maybe because it hasn't dried for as long, who knows. Doesn't have to be 100% perfect, you know, that removes some of the fun of it too. Let's see. Okay. I guess I'll just start and go over to the big work now. This one will not fit in the camera, all of it. That's quite okay. I've gotten, what I was doing earlier is I was separating the sheet because it comes in the sketch pad. It's just this big old thing. I don't know if you can see it that well. Let me try to get it. You can imagine what it is. It looks like a sketchbook, but it has detachable sheets. The issue is the sheets are not super easy to detach. So you have to kind of just... What I did was cut out most of it. It was pretty painstaking. And try to get it as close to the line as possible. You have to peel the sheet, this top sheet back, the cover. Got a cover on it. And try to just, get it as close to the top as possible. Because I was working with this, with a smaller one. I can show you guys it. I'll be posting it on my social, Instagram. This work. What happened was I didn't realize how much of the top I was not using until the very end. So taking a second to admire it, it's quite nice. I did this one off camera so I could kind of just, focus in back on the work. So what I did was, I removed it after the fact and just try to fix it up a bit. But it was kind of jarring to see that I didn't use basically any of the top, and then maybe I'll show you with the smaller one. This one is just like this huge one I'm working on. But as you can see, this one's a little easier, I guess, because it doesn't have as much material here on top. Let me show you a medium-sized one. This is a medium-sized one. As you can see, the cover actually kind of goes on a bunch of it. So when you're working, it kind of like scrunches down on you, and you're trying to, work, and you can't really see it. And it's kind of I think they could improve it a little bit, to be honest. Although I do love the stone paper. I think it makes for a unique, nice look, like on this one. So, I had to detach it so I could actually work on it, and I clipped it here with these paper clips. And it's all a big experiment, to be honest. So we'll see. I mean, if you're watching along and you're new to this, you may not have as much experience as me. Maybe you do, maybe you have more. But, you could learn from me even if I'm not the most accomplished out there yet. And also the base drawing, which will stay in some form or another. I kind of like doing that. I was going to be covering with my hand and turning it a lot, and it wasn't going to be good on camera. But I can at least start a bit on this one here. Let me show you guys some of the process. I really doubt I'm going to do this entire one on camera. Sorry if that matters to you. Okay. I'm going to take it real slow with this one, no speed drawing. If I feel like producing maybe some kind of video content later, I'll do like a speed draw, but this is going to be a real slow work, so buckle down. Maybe I should prepare a second nib here, but for now, I'm going to just work with this one, even if it's a little inefficient to keep wiping off ink. For now, that's what I'll do. This nib is nice. It's a Tachikawa G nib. What I like about it is I can dip it into water. I mean, I can do that with all of them, but this one doesn't seem to rust, which is very nice. Or doesn't rust easily, I should say. So I'm going to switch to a pink now. It's Lights on Series is what it's called. I know this one is, it's kind of prone to feathering on this paper. If you don't know what that is, that means after you apply it, it kind of spreads out strangely, like unevenly. Maybe look that up if you want a better explanation. But yeah, I'm gonna have to apply this one kind of lightly. Remember, perfect is the enemy of good, so sometimes you just gotta start. And you know, the most important thing in art, I don't know what it really is, it's probably different for everybody. I think it's vision and originality. Skill is nice, but just skill is I'm not gonna say it's not enough, but it's, yeah. Okay. For now, this is basically just an idea. I'm gonna let it rest a little bit. I think it's gonna be a very colorful work with a lot of ink. So buckle down. I'll show you guys highlights or something from it. But for now, that's it. Have a good day.